Hello everyone. So there was another official Silent Hill stream the other day, and if you're out of the loop, they gave a bunch of info pretty much exclusively on Silent Hill F, which is the next mainline Silent Hill game. And man, I am hyped for this game. No release date, unfortunately, but the game is sounding very promising to me. I may need to temper my expectations. I don't want to get too hype, just in case, but it does look promising. But this game has a high bar to pass after Silent Hill 2, considering how amazing that game was. But for me, it doesn't have to be equally as amazing as Silent Hill 2. It can be like a step below, and I wouldn't be upset about that, personally. But yeah, this game was announced a little over 2 years ago, I think. So it's just been like radio silence until now. So it's really nice to finally get some info on this game. So we learned about everyone who is working on this game, and it is one hell of a lineup. So the writer of the game is Ryukishio7. If you're not familiar with him, he is the creator of the When They Cry visual novels. There's also an anime for When They Cry. And if you don't know about When They Cry, it is some of the most chilling shit you'll ever see. He is masterful at keeping you guessing while simultaneously being like utterly terrified. He's really good at what he does. So he is the writer. Next up is the monster and creature designer. This is being done by Kara. I wasn't familiar with him or her. I'm actually not sure what their gender is. But they are a very talented artist from what I've seen. I mean, after that Silent Hill transmission, I pretty much instantly looked into their art. And yeah, I think they are a good pick for a Silent Hill project. I think they fit the bill for that. Really cool art. So the music for the game, rather unsurprisingly, is being done by Akira Yamaoka himself. He has been the composer for pretty much every Silent Hill game as far as I know. Maybe there's some random ones he hasn't been the composer for, I'm not sure, but he's great. And he is really good at what he does, like from the downright horrifying, more ambient tracks to the more chill, less horrifying tracks. He is the man for the job. I've always loved how the music in Silent Hill is not all just like terrifying. There's a lot of more laid back tracks that are like, I guess, alternative rock or something. I'm not really sure what to call the genre, but they're not the kind of tracks you'd typically hear in a horror game, and I think that makes Silent Hill's music really unique. I think that's why people love these games' music so much. Now, the game's actual developer is Neobars Entertainment. This is potentially the least impressive part of all the different people working on this game, and the reason I say that is because Neobars Entertainment is responsible for the enhanced versions of the Resident Evil remakes and 7. You may be thinking, how is that not impressive? Those games are great. Well, from my understanding, they essentially just made ports for these games. So they added ray tracing and stuff like that, and like higher fidelity graphics and stuff like that. So I don't think they had that much to do with the actual development of those remakes, but please correct me if I'm wrong about that. They also created Resident Evil Resistance and RE-Verse, which were multiplayer PvP Resident Evil games, and were both fucking terrible. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. So yeah, honestly, they don't sound too promising to me. But hopefully they can do it. I mean, maybe this is a bad comparison, but before Silent Hill 2 remake, no one liked Bloober Team because of their past projects, and look where they are now. People kind of love them now. They have a lot more positivity around their name. So the game takes place in 1960s rural Japan, which is a very interesting setting that I really like. To my knowledge, we've never had a Silent Hill game that was that far in the past. I think that could be cool. And because it's 1960s rural Japan, that is the reason they got Ryukishi, they said, to work on this game. Because When They Cry, I think, is 1980s rural Japan. So he's very familiar with that setting. And yeah, I think this setting has a lot of potential when it comes to horror. And since it's 1960s rural Japan, and it seems like we're going to be playing as this schoolgirl that they show in the trailer, I'm wondering if this game is even going to have guns, because think about it. How the fuck is a schoolgirl from the 1960s rural Japan gonna get her hands on multiple firearms? And I know that some of you are thinking, the world of Silent Hill doesn't make sense. It doesn't follow the rules of reality, which is true to some extent, but it still mirrors reality a good bit. Like, I just don't see multiple firearms being created by the town or something, but we'll just have to see. And if theoretically there was only melee weapons, I don't know how I'd feel about that, to be honest. I think that would be a little disappointing to me, but maybe if they're varied enough, it could work. I don't really know. I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Would you guys be disappointed if Silent Hill F had no guns? I'm curious what other people have to say about that. They said the whole theme of this game is the beauty and horror. What exactly that means is kind of unknown at the moment, but it sounds promising to me just because the fact that they have a particular theme that they're going for. I mean, it'll make the game feel more inspired and less aimless, I'd say, but we'll have to see how that turns out. But yeah, that's about all the info. We still don't know what the F stands for in Silent Hill F, but I'm sure people have theories about that. Me, I have no clue what the F could stand for. I have like literally no idea, but maybe you guys have theories though. I'd love to hear what you guys think it stands for. Hopefully this game comes out this year. We haven't seen like actual gameplay yet, so I'm leaning toward it not being this year, but it's certainly possible. I mean, this game was announced quite a while ago, so I could see it coming out this year, and it is only March, so it's possible. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.